Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Space Quest with Dia and M. It's me, Dia, and I'm joined by M once again.
Hi. Yeah.
We are going back to the past. This is a Back to the Future Part 3 episode because last week there was another calamitous technical issue that recorded M's audio track 100,000 times, but didn't record a single audio track for me. So we're going to do this again. The test file worked, and hopefully this will all work, and you will be watching this now. And
if it breaks, this might be the end of Roger Wilco. I'll be honest.
Which might just be like, fuck it.
I don't think this motherfucker's worth it.
You know, this is about where I tapped out in Space Quest 5, so yeah, we'll find out. So we are on our way. We'll all be old fogies by the time we reach our destination at this speed, Captain. That's how we're doing Drew's voice this episode, apparently.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. We're changing it up. We're changing it up every episode.
Yeah, we're going to be probably blowing through some of these puzzles because we did them 3 days ago.
We did them 3 days ago, and we were mad at them 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Be thankful that you don't have to watch us go, oh, okay, yeah, fine. Okay, fine. Fuck you, game. Repeatedly. But who knows? I still have to do them. So,
there's that. There's like a thing or two that sucks. Yes. We have to do the EVA again. No! Oh, light speed, please. Let's just go. We're going.
We're light speed into Clorox 2. Oh man. Clorox 2, the color safe bleach alternative.
Yeah, let's call back to something no one else has heard.
Right? No one's heard the Clorox. The whole what?
We're not going to redo the bits. We're just going to be like, oh, remember when we said that thing was really funny? Yeah, it was great.
I still don't know what Clorox 2 is. I haven't learned. In the intervening days, I did not find out why the fuck Clorox 2 is a thing. Why it's not just another detergent. No. Okay, that was fast. That's fast. Let's get back to regular speed, Drool. And we'll see Clorox 2 coming up. Flo's gonna tell us something. That's strange. I'm not tracking a waste beacon. Maybe we should investigate. I could pull us into orbit to take a closer look, Captain. That's not Drool's voice. That's not Drool's voice. That's Roger Wilco. Okay, we need to go to regular orbit. That's right, or standard orbit, which is not a regular orbit. It's just standard. So it's the difference. Okay. Did we hail? Let's try hailing the planet. Hailing, sir.
Pretty sure we're jammed.
Strange. There's no response from the surface, Captain. Maybe we should call StarCon.
Oh, there we go.
So let's hail StarCon. Hailing, sir. Ah, yes. You have reached Darkon Central Command. All our wavelengths are busy now, but if you stay on this frequency, an operator will answer your call in the order it was received. Currently, you are number 2,856,875,333.
This number should slowly count down.
It should. Like, it doesn't. And, like, I always wondered, like, you know, if you waited on this, like, you know, like, just, if you just, like, kind of, like, parked it in space somewhere, if, like, eventually, like, you know, the game would just end. You know,
yeah.
Like you just didn't let anything happen.
Yeah, get out of the damn chair.
Damn. You're bossy. This looks suspicious. I better go down with you. Meet you in the transporter room, Captain. I love the way Drool runs.
He looks like he's got to pee really bad.
He does. Yeah. There's Cliffy. Cliffy's safe now. Call back to things that no one's seen.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's WD-40. It's hard work. I better put old. Oh, that's right. He's got to do that. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
We can't have Spike with us. He might be useful.
Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like we should have like a part where this may be dangerous, Captain. Let's split up so we can cover more territory. Don't you think we should stick together? Only if you make a quick wardrobe change, sir. Now isn't the time to play fashion critic, Drool. It's just that your shirt is so, well, red, sir. It's bad luck. He has a red shirt.
Oh, fuck. I remember what we have to do. This sucks. I'm so mad.
So here we are at like, you know, another Mos Eisley. We were back in New Mexico. They can't afford Tunisia.
This is also like a TOS. The miners came here and they were all fucked.
It's true. Yeah, no, this is big vibes there. And here is this lovely little greenhouse. The colony greenhouse is a shambles. Broken computers and twisted machinery have strewn about everywhere.
But you know that fern's doing all right.
Yeah, fuck this fern. The only plant is yet unaffected by the greenhouse destruction is this hardy fern. Ferns are not that hardy. Not in a dry desert environment. Not with all this airflow. No. Fuck you, game. I'm still mad about all the.
You want to save? Save before you move.
Oh, we gotta save. We can see. Everyone can see. Yeah, this is what we're all going to expect. We can expect
loogies. This is we're about to experience.
This is loogies. We're about to experience loogies. Check this out.
It's Mr. Burns.
Oh God, Mr. Burns. Well, aren't you an ugly one? I was once ugly like you, but look at me now. Perhaps I can make you pretty like me. Now try and dodge my death, loogies, monkey boy. Huck. You know, a little hemorrhoidal ointment will clear that rash on your face right up. Now get off of me.
So it's where his head's turned when he spits. So for everyone at home, we figured this out the hard way by melting Roger Wilco's face about 8 times.
It was like 8 times too. Oh God! Nice shooting, Tex. I thought I was dog meat for sure. Hey, he's a real looker. I'd better scout around and see if there's any more of these creatures I can blow away. Meet you back on the ship. He's undergoing some kind of metamorphosis. Thank you. At last I'm free. What happened here? Entire colony mutated. Bad soup. Secret path. Over the ridge. What a bunch of gibberish.
Dumbass. All right, we have that paper.
Yeah, we gotta get this little scrap over here, because when things change, when little blobs of dots change in a graphic adventure, you click on them. Oh, we didn't read the thing first. Hold on.
Yeah. I
don't know
think
if
it's
it actually
44469.
Let's find out.
Am I correct about that? No,
80869.
I knew it ended in 69.
You were getting the 444s mixed up with like our next destination.
Yes,
which is like
that's
41666, something like that. Enter. Personal log, Clorox 2, Colony Administrator Harry Carey, Stardate 3012.68. Something very strange has been going on here in the colony since the Goliath's last visit. A small survey team is a week overdue, and there have been reports of strange creatures roaming the Badlands. No doubt it's just a bit of cabin fever by the more imaginative types. But I am worried by the disappearance of the survey team.
I didn't ask you this last time, but do you think Harry Carey is meant to be like, reference to like Harakiri, like traditional mid-century?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was a really big joke with people from the 80s.
Yes, people who were in like the fucking Korean War.
Yeah.
I know because I watched MASH a lot as a child. That's how I know about this.
God, there's a joke in Goonies. Like Goonies opens with the Harry Carey joke. Yeah.
God damn. I've seen Goonies twice and I hated it both times. It's
like if you don't bring your brother back, I'll commit Harry Carey Krishna.
Oh God.
Something the mother shouts. Yeah.
Gauche.
Yeah, it's really bad. And that's like, it's stuck in my head because even as like a 6-year-old, it was just a jarring line. But like my stepfather, he used to make Harry Carey jokes all the time. He'd be like, you're gonna commit Harry Carey. And it's just like, no, you're not. Shut up. Personal log, Stardate 301568. I am becoming more and more alarmed. The search party dispatched to learn the fate of the survey team hasn't reported back for more than 50 hours. Fear spurred on by more wild rumors about the creature as the colony on the verge of panic. Personal log, stardate 1668. God help us. A band of the hideous mutant creatures attacked the colony last night. Very few of us escaped the massacre, and I have been wounded slightly.
I feel like the slightly there is like doing a lot of work.
It really is. There is no doubt that these creatures are intelligent and even appear to have a rudimentary understanding of technology. They have captured the shuttle pad, cutting off our only means of escape. Using my personal passcodes, I have sealed the colony so that the creatures will no longer be able to get into any of the undamaged structures. Slightly there is doing the one scratch in like Resident Evil,
yes.
It's it's personal log, stardate 30/17/68. I am in agony. The wound I received burns like fire. An hour ago, the mutant creatures blasted off in the colony shuttle. As they climbed the boarding ramp, I got my first good look at a creature in daylight. It was hideous. The tattered rags he wore were the remnants of a survey team survival suit. I have a terrible suspicion about the fate of the colonists. I am now utterly alone on this planet. Dying. I hope. End. That's it. There's our activity log. Thank you. I love these weird flies. They're as you look at these flies, a wave of vujade washes over you. The sense that you have never encountered anything like this before, but will again sometime in the near future.
Oh, we didn't get that message last time. That's really funny.
I didn't click on that.
For reasons to be discovered.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we got to go up to the left, right? Yeah, this way. The stupidest path in the world.
And then we find this canister.
Yeah.
And Roger has this face all of a sudden.
Roger aged 20 years looking upon this canister.
I mean, you're getting close to the toxic radioactive material or whatever,
Yeah.
The canister bears the phrase primordial soup and the logo of the Genetics Research Corporation. Another fine product from Genetics Research Corp. 41666, Sector G6.
There we go. That's the number I was thinking.
That's how we get the number for the thing. And all right.
I think that's it for this planet.
Yeah, I think we're done here. We got over the ridge, and we just do the little call and. One beam of flow. Okay. Oh, great! Just when I was finally starting to unwind up here. Oh.
No. Whoa. I've never seen that before.
No, it must be a weird random thing that happens.
Yeah.
Did we forget something? Did Drool not come back with it? Oh, no, he's already back here, isn't he?
No, he's already back. We can just go, I think.
Yeah, we're just booking through this.
Because we're about to get a call from the Goliath.
Yes. Yeah, there's Drool reading a Mad magazine. I'm picking up a weak signal on an emergency frequency, Captain. I'm putting it on screen. Mayday, Mayday, this is SCS Goliath. Any Federation ships in range, please respond. SCS Goliath, repeat, we're under attack. They came through Shuttle Bay. His face is doing that John McCain shit. I'm sorry, sir. I've lost the transmission. The message was too brief to pin down the exact source, but I've narrowed it down to the region of the Thracis system. Meanwhile, on the SCS Goliath, everyone's having a John Kane moment. Dude, he really over there now. It's bad. It's bad. It's messy. It's probably it smells wild up in there.
So we're going to Thracis.
We're going to Thracis.
Yes.
You know I didn't write that down. Okay. So
it's in your document.
It is. I got a Space Quest 5 copy protection. Shout out to oldgames.sk. All right, talk to Drool over here and lay in a course to 53284. And after I do this, I'm gonna save.
Yeah.
All right, let's save. And
Thraxu.
Thraxu. Thraxu's a better sci-fi name. All right. Lightspeed. It's funny because when you do a game like that from memory after you've solved all the puzzles, it really still doesn't seem like there's any kind of internal logic to it.
So here's the thing is, I think this game, especially in the section we're about to play today, has like pretty good internal logic. It's just not very interesting.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Like Roger running around doing Star Trek shit's like fine, but I'm not invested in the kid. He sucks. I'm not rooting for him and his future wife. Other than the game like demands I do so. That guy who's melty fucking sucks. I hate that guy.
It's weird because like none of these characters have been made interesting. No ratings for the Goliath captain, but I'm picking up an escape pod locator beacon on the planet's surface. All right, so we want
Orbit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because like it's like you could.
We're just going down there. You don't have to hail anybody.
Yeah, like you could have made just a straightforward Star Trek game with characters that someone cared about, and like this like would have been fine.
Yeah. Helmet on before we energize.
Yes, because we go to the planet and then we die and everyone. Oh, that's right. I gotta get on the thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think if you put it on, he'll beam down.
He does. Like
That's
he
what
automatically
happens,
does the energize thing.
Yeah.
Ooh. He doesn't even say energize. He just does it.
Yeah, if we went down here, we'd immediately die.
Yep. Because there's mushrooms. The huge stems of the shroomoid growths tower above you. Okay. Thankfully, in this game, we do not just automatically fall off ledges. Roger will.
That's smart. Because that's the most bullshit death in any of these games.
Yeah, it was real bad. You missed me talking about how we do these little comic book cutouts because that's what Dynamics really loves to do. The Dynamics people really want to be making motion graphic comic books. Instead, they're making.
I don't know why anyone would ever want to be making motion graphic comic books.
I don't know. I mean,
was there a time in culture where like a motion comic was a desirable thing? Because I don't believe it. Every time it's like we made a movie that's like a motion comic, we made cutscenes of motion comics, we made a special feature of a movie that's motion comic, like the Watchmen thing. That to me just screams we didn't get a real budget, so we shot something out.
We see Cool World was great.
Cool World is not Cool World is an expensive fucking movie. I happen to like Cool World well enough. More than it probably deserves. It's not a great film.
No. But people really like Cool World much more than it deserves. But I think most of the people I know who like Cool World more than it's worth, myself included, all are at least aware of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if we don't touch that. Did we just not be able to leave? Is it like jamming us or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's too late now.
It disappeared.
We never did anything without touching that button.
No. Is there anything? Let's just click on things.
Nah, we gotta leave.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there. We're gonna save it here. Oh no, we gotta clear some space up to make all these saves. The Fly, 4166, saving Cliffy, Frozen Bee,
future
Bad
and spoilers
Planet.
For the future.
Like there's so many spoilers here. Okay, we're at Bad Planet. Look at that. But yeah, Dynamics really wants to make motion graphic comic books in this era. And at the time we thought that was cool. I think Comic Zone.
Far left.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about Comic Zone. The really incredible 16-bit game where you climb through the gutters of comic
That's not
books.
Incredible. That game fucking sucks.
That game sucks. That game sucks so hard. That game was trash then, and it sucks even harder now. Yeah. No.
And then we died.
You got so much here. There's like five deaths just here alone. Help me, Wilco. I'm slipping. If only you had something for me to grab onto. Oh, that's right. We have to wait for them to spawn in. Where's my cursor? Oh, those pucoid mutants found me. Do something, Wilco. And I tried to use the stick, and she wouldn't grab onto the stick. So
No, she just died.
You gotta use your coat. Grab the coat, bitch. All right, climb up.
World's slowest climbing animation.
And then
you gotta call your squad.
Yeah, we gotta call our squad next.
It's really easy when we don't have to do it 8
Flo,
times.
have Cliffy beam us out of here. It will take a few moments to recalibrate the beam out coordinates, Captain. Please hang on for a minute. That's what I had in mind. Uh-oh, Cliffy says your present orientation won't fit within the containment field of the transporter beam. There's a clearing a few meters from your position. Can you make it there? Do I have any choice? Not really. Eureka out. Isn't she supposed to? Come on.
She just comes. Don't worry.
I know. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this sequence ever again in my entire life.
No.
Like
That's
I
it.
did,
We
I
don't
did
have to
this
deal
when I
with it
was
ever
a
again.
child. I did this 3 times last week.
Not last week. Sunday night.
Yeah.
It was 3 days ago.
See, I'm a Sunday is the end of the week, not a beginning of the week person. I don't care what the calendars say. We get all this motion capture for no reason. Sorry. I tried to kick your butt back on the planet, Captain Wilco. I thought you were one of those pucoid mutants. Call me Roger and don't worry about it. I don't think I'm gonna make it, Roger. One of those bastards nicked me with that awful primordial soup. Don't worry, we'll fix you up. There's gotta be a cure. I'm afraid not. The only thing you can do is slow down the mutations by putting me into cryogenic suspension.
Look at his Muppet face when he's
Beatrice,
frowning, when he's
you
not talking.
asked me to freeze you, and we were getting along so well.
Oh, I'm not going to show it now. It was just such a big frown.
Yeah, it was a big round. Beatrice, you've got like a weird neck, torso, boob situation going on here. So does Roger. Everyone in here needs to go see a chiropractor. Don't see a chiropractor.
Don't see a chiropractor.
These two. This is the case where someone needs to see a fucking chiropractor, because they don't deserve real orthopods. I must admit,
There we
I
go.
thought you
That's
were
the frown.
real putz back at the academy, Roger.
Look at that man's frown.
It's frown.
He looks like a fucking Muppet.
But you turned out to be an okay. That's like he's making like a weird like Brett Favre face. But we don't have any time for that now. I'm probably not going to make it, and the pucoids have to be stopped before they trash the entire Federation. Hell, the Goliath could be parsecs away by now. We'll never catch them before they reach StarCon. They aren't going to get far without this. It's the Goliath's warp distributor cap. B, you're a genius. I know. Now put me in the cryo chamber. Quickly. What the? Who's that, Captain? Ambassador Wankmeyer. She escaped from the Goliath. Their entire crew has been infected by some strange substance and are turning into hideous pucoid mutants. We gotta get her stabilized before she turns into one herself. What should I do? You're an engineer. I'm not a doctor. You better do something quick, though, sir. She's starting to look a little green around the gills.
Okay.
And we gotta make sure that we read the instructions.
Yeah.
So the Grouch Chef cooking instructions: hot dogs, 20 seconds; coffee, 5 seconds; freeze an ambassador, 10-second freeze. So,
Got it.
Got it. So I'm gonna hit the add 30 seconds button.
Don't do that. She'll die.
There's no add.
And then we have to do that again.
B has successfully been placed in hibernation. The mutation process has been slowed, but she's not out of the woods yet. This is where I talked about like your mutating girlfriend is like a plot point in both this and Rise of the Dragon. And you end up having to deal with her like kind of strapped into like a weird technological chair device at some point where she's like slowly becoming a mutant. weird
What is the like monster girl fetish that's going on in the dynamics writing
yeah.
room?
I don't know what's going on with dynamics, but God, I'm gonna have to play Rise of the Dragon at some point. Just garbage, weird, racist game. Okay, so we did that.
Yeah, we go to the bridge
We
now.
go to the bridge now. Yeah, that's it. We're done.
We're about to get attacked.
Oh,
so
right.
save.
So let's save. You know, this is still Bad Planet.
Every time.
I'm really over it. We found the Goliaths, or rather, she found us. The Goliath's approaching at high speed. She's arming her torpedoes.
All right, shields up.
Raise shield. Aye, aye, Captain.
And I think we just have to get hit one
Yeah.
time. And then we can evasive action.
They shot at us. A brilliant observation, Flo. Well, don't just sit there, Captain. Do something. She's coming around again. But, sir, that will take us directly into an asteroid field. It'd be suicide. What should we do? Okay, let's risk certain death in the asteroid field. Let's do it.
We did it.
We're being hailed by the Goliath, Captain. Putting it on screen. Hello again, welcome you insignificant little pimple in the behind of humanity. Speaking of pustules, Quirk, you've never looked better. Ah, you pathetic fool, you've no idea what you're up against. I'm going to puke out the entire galaxy, starting with Starcon. Not if I have anything to say about it. Ah, your beauty ship is no match for the Goliath. Au revoir, room jockey. The next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. That's what he sounds like when his face is melting. Captain, I'm gonna have to make an EVA to repair the damage from the Goliath's attack. You can monitor me on audio from the comm circuit in my precious suit. Be careful, Cliffy. Yes, sir. Preparing to exit pod bay airlock. I'm heading towards the port stabilizer. Made it. This will only take a minute. I just need to make a few minor adjustments. Oops. I love how it gets dim there. It's so good. Okay, Captain, that's got her. I'm coming back. The mocap.
I love it. This is the best part of the game is this dancing man.
Say, Captain, am I just seeing things, or is that gentleman floating out there in space with a surprised expression on his face our chief engineer? Yeah, it is. So we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go save Cliffy.
Yeah. I think you can do this in one go. I believe in you.
You think it? You got it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Save here.
I was gonna save in the pod
Oh, okay.
because there's a lot of animation here.
I would save before you get in because I don't know if you can save in the pod. Because the
Oh.
pod's kind of weird.
Yeah, the pod is kind of weird.
I would rotate and then save before you climb in. Yeah, we could just keep it here. Okay.
All right. Now, last time we remember, the red is Cliffy.
Cliffy, so left, yeah. All right.
And then I gotta open the claw. Then I close the claw again. Nope.
No, you gotta get closer.
Gotta get closer.
And you want to be pointing at like his chest with the
Yeah.
claw, so I'd go left a little. Nope. Yeah, I think you just gotta get a little closer.
Oh no, we're bumped up against him. Oh, what?
Go right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're just not. The claw's not lined up right.
Yeah. There. Oh, that's
There you
right.
go.
We got to get that shit. Cliffy has been successfully grappled. Now it remains to make it back to the Eureka if you can find it. It's just that little
Oh, it's the green dot. Yeah.
Good flight, Ace.
You did
returned
it.
to the stage
One
of
go.
Eureka. We did it in one go. Right.
No. Don't ask how long this took last time.
Treated to
It was only like 4 tries.
more motion capture delights. You okay, Cliffy? Just give me a minute to rest and catch my breath, sir. Thanks for pulling my butt out of the sling again, Captain. That's 2 I owe you. Think nothing of it, Chief. Okay, I won't, but you need to get us out of here, sir. I don't know how much longer the Eureka can stand the pounding she's taking. Alright, so I gotta do the elevator door. This is like such an annoying little, like, we gotta use the LCARS panel for this shit.
Yes. Now we go to 41666.
Yeah. Playing video games. Alright, save. Laying a course.
You almost went there. You almost did it.
You're gonna call me out on it every time.
No, it just makes you laugh every time. It's fine.
I'm just like why even put it there? Why even put
It's
it there?
where enter is on a numpad. As somebody uses numpad every day at work,
Yeah.
I would automatically think to go to the bottom right.
It's not my fault. They got some weird like Dvorak numpad
Yeah.
at Sierra at Dynamics
Lightspeed.
Studios. Lightspeed. All right, so we're
We're motoring through this.
We are. God, this is like the whole episode last time.
And we've still got a little bit. We got that whole panel that we have to read the 8,000 logs in.
Oh man, I gotta remember my voice for that. 'Cause I had a good voice for that one. Like I'm stuck in my aggressive Bernie Sanders today, but I got to do a different voice for that. We're approaching our destination, Captain.
He's endorsing Joe Biden. There's no hope.
Too much of a fucking team player. It's the thing. You gotta,
I mean, I didn't want to run again. That would have been miserable for everybody. He wouldn't have won.
It would have. Yeah, no. It would have been miserable for everyone. I mean, it's gonna be miserable for all of us anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
It's America. What are you gonna do? And here's a little biodome. We you know if
Pauly Shore was here.
like really we're missing either a Pauly Shore or God.
What if Drool was voiced by Pauly Shore though in the movie version of this?
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that too.
Like that would be honestly that would be a better thing. Like if this was like the bad '90s. Like,
If this was Phil Hartman and Pauly Shore, yes.
God.
We just saved Space Quest 5.
We did. We just all that remains of the Genetic Cent Research Station is a single envirodome. Okay, yeah, so it's whatever. I don't need to. There's no one there.
Yeah, we're beaming down.
We're just going down. Like, what you are missing is me doing a voice of Flo, in a bad New Jersey accent, saying, "There's no one there, Captain." There, I just did it for you. Like, you got it. Congratulations. Energize. Oh no, and it broke. It's interesting because now that we had the one like melty transporter thing, like that kind of foreshadows this. We didn't.
Yeah,
have
we
that
didn't
last
have that last time.
Looks like you've had a zany transporter blooper, Raj. Quick. Anyway, so we've been split in two. There goes Body Roger with a fly head.
Yeah.
And then over here we've got Fly Roger with a.
Save immediately
Yeah.
so we don't get killed.
So.
Okay. So we want to kite that frog.
Yeah, we
so
gotta
there's
kite
that
the frog.
communicator here. We can't touch it. We're too tiny. It
Yeah,
won't
we
hit the
don't weigh
buttons.
enough. So we got to do a Willy Beamish, because Willy Beamish had a jumping frog in it. Because Willy Beamish had a pet frog.
Oh, we got him in one. That's
Damn,
sick.
nailed it. Hello, Roger. Get on the fucking thing. Oh, that's right. He does
Fly
this
is
weird
bad.
orbit thing.
I think you have to talk to her.
Yeah. Can somebody up there explain to me how the captain of a starship can be reduced to a common housefly? Yuck, you look hideous, Captain. Thanks for the pep talk, Flo. Tell Cliffy to get down here, now. I'll inform him of your predicament, sir, but the transporter is malfunctioning again. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Captain, sensors have located a large underground structure to the west of your position. Why don't you go check it out while we work on the transporter problem? I'll do that, Flo, but please tell Cliffy to get down here ASAP. We'll go out.
All right.
All right, so we gotta... So here's this little thing, and here's the waterfall. This is how we did waterfall animation at this time. You know,
It's just like one of those like illuminated paintings with it's got a little spinny disc behind it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm. God, the Chinese restaurant I used to go to in Richmond had the most incredible one that had like 500 different points of illumination. It was brilliant. So this is a game you get to play where you get to find out.
It's not randomized.
No,
Okay.
it's not randomized.
We had to find the locks by breaking the laser grid.
Yeah.
We
This
did
will
that.
come in. This will come in handy later. And it's like what? It's 1, 2, and then
Yeah.
that one, and then it's just across the middle.
It's a diamond pattern, so we're making an X later
Yeah.
when we do the negative. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so here we are. Here's this whole thing, and isn't this interesting? And then we go down here to this panel. It's the only thing we can do.
Here's the next 3 hours of
This
this.
is Danger! Emergency jettison sequence activated. Dome jettison will occur in 0000. Jettison complete. And we gotta restart. And here's the genetics logo. This is a spoof of the Dynamics logo. I like the little Dynamics little swoosh turning into a little thing and growing eyes flipping away. It reminds me of ceviche at food time. All right, so we got systems. And then here we can see the schematic. Envirodome 1, data link non-functional. Envirodome 2, data link non-functional. Envirodome 3, standby power backup computing systems active. This is where we are. These ones are gone. We go to security. What does that do?
Yeah, we gotta see the.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
We
There's
get-
our fly body.
There's our fly body. He's in the dumpster. Because they have a dumpster here, you know. And then camera 2, that's that, and camera 3. And there's them transporting in.
Yeah.
About dang time Cliffy fixed that dang transporter. I'm really gonna bug him about this one for a long time. You know, I guess we could leave here. I didn't even think about that.
What do you mean?
Well, because instead, remember last time we did this whole thing where I did the activity log.
Oh, you think you could do this as Roger?
I think I could
when
just
we
do
get
this
our body
as
back?
Roger and not have to.
Yeah, fucking let's do this as Roger. This sucks.
This
I don't want to do this
Yeah,
again.
this sucked. Fly away.
The fly's like really fiddly, and you can like leave the thing really fast. It sucks.
Yeah, you have to
I'm just
walk
gonna tell
over.
it
You have to
sucks.
walk over like next page and back page, like previous page, and like I kept actually tagging like fly away, and it was just a whole fucking mess. Cliffy, it's just a hunch, but I think there's something wrong with the transporter. Can you describe the problem, sir? Will you look at me? I'm a fly. You sure are. What happened to the rest of you? I think I crawled in the trash bin out back. I think it's behind that large rock outcropping. Lead the way, Captain. Excuse me, Captain. I'm going to scan the perimeter. What if it just flies off? There's just like no personality now that.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I think it's
Oh, that's right. Oh,
yeah.
we do have to do this stuff so we can see. Little Roger head. There's little Roger head.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I'm sure we gotta go to the
Oh.
dumpster.
What?
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Son of a bitch. Damn, I heard that. This fly is so fucking finicky.
Yeah, I know. We gotta kite the frog. We haven't done any of this. Okay, we're good. All right. We can just button through all of this dialogue at least.
Yeah, we did it. Roger, what the hell? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Right here.
Yeah, I think the dumpster's behind that big rock.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's to the left over here. I don't want one of those. No time for any of this shit. Three, yeah. Okay.
I swear to
I
God,
would save again, just in case.
Yeah, we'll save after I land on Cliffy's face. Okay. All right.
All right.
There we are.
There we go.
Cliffy, pull the hanger. Pull the handle, Cliffy. Let's go. Come on. There's my fly body. Here's your body, Captain. Some people might say you've never looked better. I think I can fix you up, Cap, but just have to reverse the phase polarity on the transporter interface grid. You need to park yourself on the old dung breath here for me to descramble the two of you. I like the fly bodies just chill and just stand there, though. Here goes nothing. Energize! Boy, Captain, I'm sure glad you're back to normal. You were really starting to bug me. Ha! That's not funny, Chief. Sorry, sir. How do you feel? Except for a strange urge to go and jump in that fertilizer bin and roll around, I feel pretty normal. This sure is some setup those genetics boys got here. You haven't seen the half of it. I flew through the locking mechanism and found a big underground lab next door. Of course, there's only so much I could do there as a fly. Anyway, there was a lot of really high-tech gizmos and all kinds of advanced technology. A moment too late, you realize saying the words advanced technology to Cliffy is like showing a photograph of helpless women and children to a Doberman pinscher. A hungry gleam comes to the engineer's eye. Oh, really? Why don't we take a closer look at that lock, Cap? And you might never know. If we can open it, we might even find something we can use against the pucoid critters. I'll meet you there. Perimeter secured, Captain Wilco. Here is your communicator, sir. I located it during my scans of the area. Thanks, WD-40. I believe I can be the most help back on the ship. Please beam me aboard, Cliffy.
All right, now we gotta
hole punch
this,
our chip card. So it was.
We're making an X.
We're making
Yeah.
an X, yeah. Ta-da! It looks dangerous down there, Captain. I volunteer to stand guard up here. to see.
Okay. Now we just gotta look at that screen and we are caught up to where we were.
It's true.
You have to walk down. Because this game sucks.
Fucking big.
Oh, thank God.
You were having the same paranoia that, oh God, they're going to make us actually do this as a fly, aren't they? All right, here's the activity log. Blah, 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 blah. Logged into mainframe station. As we played a lot of Astro Chicken, and then we logged off. And then shit got really bad. There was an intruder. It started depressurizing. The mainframe went offline. Power failure. You know, there's all kinds of emergencies. Things got scuttled. Blah, 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 blah. Bad things happened at the genetics lab.
Did you go to the end of that? Because there was, I remember there being a code toward where Dome 3 was destroyed. There was authorization 999. I don't know if that's important on that fourth line. Yeah, it's the abort code for this dome.
And then we killed all the droid or all the clones. No, the Jedi. The Jedi get killed by the clones. Okay, projects. Primordial Soup. Feasibility study of metabacterial transformations in terraforming and space colony applications. Project goal: to create a survivable and highly adaptable metabacteria to enable transforming on other planets currently unsuitable for human habitation. Description: the metabacteria will serve as a basis for an artificial food chain on selected planets, synthesizing complex proteins as a natural byproduct of metabolism. To put it in terms of the layman, it will eat poison, giving off water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and producing a rich organic base that other introduced organisms can feed upon. In essence, the metabacteria will create a living primordial soup. Experimental summary. After 3 months of preliminary trials, the bacterial strain Cassis velox has shown the greatest promise. The vigor of this species is impressive, and its astonishing reproductive rates make it an ideal candidate for our purposes. Preliminary experimental trials will bombard Cassius velox with hard radiation to confirm hardiness and test adaptive ability. Placing an entire petri dish on bacteria behind a computer monitor for a period of hours will expose it to a hard radiation conditions similar to those on an uninhabitable Class D planet. Later, we shall repeat the procedure using a safer type of radiation, such as a gamma ray source. Science log stardate 3234.22. Initial results with Cassius velox are encouraging. It thrives in the radiation environment as long as adequate food sources are provided. We are well on our way towards engineering the first true metabacteria. A few specimens have manifested undesirable genomes after successive trials. Steps will be taken to cull the recessive so that the entire population isn't compromised. Science log stardate 3237.12. I believe we have discovered and removed all remaining undesirable latent genetic traits in Metacassius velox. The next step will be to introduce live mice into an environment prepared by Metacassius. Science log stardate 3243.19. Several subjects have demonstrated teratogenic side effects as a result of ingesting the primordial soup gestalt. The mice have turned into slimy, foul-smelling, bad-tempered meta-rodents with attitudes. It seems that Metacassius has infected the DNA of the mice much like a virus. This is an unprecedented event. Further study is indicated. Science log stardate 3252.06. The experiment is not progressing well. Several test subjects have begun mutating wildly. The morphology of the creatures is singularly unrodent-like. They resemble nothing so much as ambulatory piles of goo with teeth. The only thing which appears to have any effect on an uninfected specimen, short of killing it, is the application of extreme cold. At temperatures below minus 200 degrees Celsius, cell mutations are slowed dramatically. Where do we go wrong? Science log stardate 3263.11. One of the metamice bit and infected one of the lab techs today. We're putting him in a chronic hibernation to slow the progress of this disease, but I'm afraid that without a cure, his chances of survival are non-existent. Experiment is a failure, and I'm scheduled to be terminated. Now what am I going to do? Got an entire warehouse full of this slop. HH.
We did it. It worked the first time. Then there's some accounting bullshit.
It's a lot of jokes about computer parts in the era. There's also a Rames T. Quirk who got a bribe.
Yeah, Captain Quirk. Yeah, we know him. Quirk. He sucks. He's currently half melted.
Yeah, but we get like the Ramjet scanner and the Tandy jokes and the 4633s.
The 900,000 baud modem. I wonder how fast that actually is.
I don't know how fast 900,000 baud would be. I mean, we could do that math.
I don't know. I don't actually know the ratios on that. So.
No, I'm not going to do it. If you want to do it, 900,000 baud.
Just make sure we see all the screens here.
Yeah.
Hit next until we're done.
A bunch of rhymes to Captain Quirk. Some Corona Ale, a Laser Pat 3, liquid nitrogen.
Programmer cubes. There's the game dev humor.
We get the programmer cubes. We get the psychic friend joke. We got all kinds of little. We got contour chair, gamer chair, spare parts. Yeah. So there we go. All right. That's that.
That's that. We're caught up.
How do I leave now?
To the left. If you go all the way to the margin, it had an exit. It did.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there.
I did that. We're gonna save in the lab. Okay.
We did it. Let's hope this episode worked, because if we have to do it all again, I will scream.
I will scream too. I think we did it. I think it worked. I think we're good here.
All right.
Roger can't face the screen and wave, but if he could, I would make him wave for you all. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for bearing with us as we go back through this again, making references that you might not understand. But I think we covered it. I don't think we got too weird.
No, we did it literally in double time, because it was about an hour and a half for last episode. So.
Well then, I hope you enjoyed this brief midweek episode. We'll be back Sunday night. Em, where can the people find you? What have you been up to? Pitch your stuff.
You can find me on Twitter at em_being. I'm trying to tweet on Maine more in the dying days of Twitter. I don't know. I have a neural mapping coming out tomorrow as we're recording this on Potion Craft, which is a pretty good game. I think it's a pretty good episode. Check that out. We're about to play Chrono Cross, which I've already finished, but I'm really excited to discuss Chrono Cross.
So excited.
And then we might have a certain someone who I've been sitting here talking to for an hour on the month after that. Who can say?
No,
I haven't quite nailed that down, but it is coming up.
Is that coming up?
That should be coming up, yeah.
That means I'm going to have to do the thing before I do the thing with you.
Yeah, that'll be in June. Penciled in, I guess.
Yeah. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
God, I'm really looking forward to the Chrono Cross episode, because that is such a formative game for me.
Yeah, no, it's weird because I like it a lot, but I have like a lot of conflicting feelings about it, and it's gonna be me and Neve who loves it and grew up with it. I'm trying to try to be polite, and Neve will try to be critical, and we'll meet somewhere in the middle.
It's so funny because like for me that was the game that like knocked me off my axis, like because I was the Chrono Cross, I was the Chrono Trigger person, and then Chrono Cross came out and everyone hated it, and I was like, why does everyone hate this, and why do I absolutely love this, and what is going on?
See, I never played Chrono Cross because I didn't like Chrono Trigger. Little did I know, Chrono Cross is great, and Chrono Trigger is not. My knocked me on my ass game was Final Fantasy VIII, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately, I love Final Fantasy VIII, but I wish I had played this one too.
Yeah, playing both of them, because I'm old, was quite the that was just like what that did for me what I guess like Final Fantasy VII did for other people. I don't know, maybe like Final Fantasy VII was just like, I was like, yeah, this is the same thing, only you've been instilled more slightly, made it slightly futuristic, but not really. But anyway, yeah, so definitely look forward to subscribe to Abnormal Mapping's Patreon. For $1 you get so much good shit. Damn.
For $1 you get the bad shit. If you pay $5 or $10 you get the good shit.
For $5 or $10 you get incredible shit. For $1 you get everything that's free, but you also get the Gundam, which sucks now. Actually, I don't know. You might be great, but Gundam Seed sucks.
Gundam Seed Destiny is the single worst anime I will have ever completed. It's not even close.
And they were really harsh on Bubblegum Crisis. You don't even know.
Bubblegum Crisis is just boring.
They talk
Seed
so much
Destiny
shit
is
about
vile.
Bubblegum Crisis, but like, so if Seed is the worst anime, you know they're talking some shit. I actually haven't listened to it because I didn't want to revisit Seed. And I didn't.
I
want
know
to
no one unless you set forward to yourself, I need to watch it because we had a bunch of guests this season if they were going to be on the podcast, or if you had the frankly unhinged idea, I'm going to watch every Gundam ever made, which is what we're doing stupidly. Other than that, nobody should ever watch Seed Destiny. It's not worth your time. Genuinely, do anything else.
No, don't do it. I remember when it happened and like tuning in, catching an episode and going, this is not Gundam, fuck off.
The worst part is it so desperately wants to be. I mean, it is Gundam. That's the worst part. It's just lifting things from other Gundams and doing them haphazardly, ham-fistedly. You're like, fuck, everything I like is being thrown in the trash in front of me.
It's really bad. It's so bad. But $1 a month gets you the Great Gundam Project, which is the premier critical analysis of the entirety of Gundam, which more people need to listen to. More people need that criticism. Abnormal mapping, best game criticism around, hands down. Great Gundam Project, best anime criticism around, hands down.
We do all right. There's people out there doing good work.
I'm sure there are people out there doing good work. But you know what?
Overlapping in our space.
I'm not going to listen to them because I have a limited time in my life, and I know that you're doing quality work that YouTube is not going to give me consistently.
Oh, that's for fucking sure.
And I care about consistency.
I will say, me complaining about Seed is a huge turn off, I guess. And I don't like being negative about things. Our backup show is Our Battler Dunbine, and it is one of the coolest shows I've ever seen, and I'm excited to watch it every week.
Yeah, Dunbine fucking reps. And there are all the Gundams before Gundam Seed. So
watch our episode. Watch our season on Superior Defender Gundam Force, which is the CG kids show from the aughts that turns out to be like one of the better Gundams. It's really good.
God. So like seriously, Abnormal Mapping, patreon.com/abnormal mapping. They're doing incredible stuff over there. Patreon.com/DeLacina if you're not already there. It helps me out. It helps me do this. I'm going to be shaking it up. We're going to start doing more adventure games. We're going to change the tiers up. I might start writing and making things. We'll see. But
I started watching Dark Souls 3, by the way.
You finally got to it.
The realization, like instantly, of why you don't like Dark Souls 3 when you walk into Demon Souls Firelink Shrine Disneyland version, I was like, I get it immediately. For the record, I've played Dark Souls 2 most of the way through, and I'm not a Souls person, but I do know enough about Souls to when I know what now. I mean, instantly what Dia does not like Dark Souls 3.
Which is really funny because I'm not sure that I even know that anymore at this point. But
I know why your initial reaction when it came out was negative.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's fair.
I'd love for this to be a journey of you learning to like the thing, just because I think criticism is better when you are picking apart a thing you really like. Just generally.
That is the thing is I always want to like the thing.
Yes. I got to do the work anyway. I might as well like it, right?
That's the thing. I was so people really get mad at me about my Returnal review and my Biomutant review. I wanted nothing more. I jumped down my editor's throat being like, no, you're going to give those review codes to me. And
I gotta say, thinking the Biomutant was going to be a thing you liked is unforced error on your part. I
loved my little dude. I got to make a little dude, and then it completely betrayed my little dude. It was so easy to not betray my little dude. All they had to do was Ratchet and Clank.
All they have to do is one of the most polished gaming experiences anyone could ever have.
Well, if they'd scaled it the fuck back, they could have.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like Ratchet and Clank's shotgun is not doing anything momentous. It's just doing the shotgun really well.
No, but it's like one of those things where you're like, oh, just make the jump like Mario. Why hasn't anyone stolen this? And it's because it's the hidden millions of dollars and years of work in that.
Well, maybe someone should spend their decades of their lives figuring out how the Mario jump is so good and then repeating that one.
God, fucking tell me about it. Nintendo's sure not doing it.
I mean, yeah. God. But yeah, no, I like to like things. Weird thing about games critics, we don't actually like. Well, okay, no, some of us do like to be bitchy about things and just hate things like Yahtzee, but they're not games critics. They're just like performers. They're little monkeys in suits with little silly hats.
Yeah. I really think my criticism is better when I'm enthusiastic.
Yeah, no, as always. It sucks to like be disappointed by something. It sucks to not like something. It rules when you can rip onto something that you really like. Which is why you guys need to do an MD Geist Beach House instead of a Bubblegum Crisis.
So next month we're doing Oh My Goddess, which is another OVA classic.
Oh, that's so good. It was so funny because Oh My Goddess is one of those things that like people were doing like fan art of in America before it had even come to us, because we just had like An America like would put the characters on their covers religiously, even though it was so hard to get actual copies in America. So people were just like constantly doing like Belle Dandy fan art before we got any of it. It was great.
I will since I'm not answering to anybody. I will say late summer we have a beach house. This is not, I don't know which month it is yet. We have a beach house of anime classic Ninja Scroll coming with a special guest.
Yes.
Also.
Ninja Scroll. God. Manga Vision.
The only reason I didn't ask you for that one is because I had another guest I wanted to do something with.
That's
you were my second choice.
I would have just been the whole time and be like, Rockman sucks the titty.
I've never seen. I have no idea what that means.
Rockman sucks the titty. Is what I'm gonna get. Rockman eats the titty. He put the whole titty in his mouth.
I was playing Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3, and I was like, I don't really. There's no like anime about ninjas. When I told Jackson I had this thought, Jackson was like, "You've read Naruto," and I'm like, "That's not the same thing," and I firmly believe it's not the same thing. I mean like 70s ninjas in like martial arts media kind of ninjas. And I was like, the only thing I can think of is like Ninja Scroll, which I've never seen. You should watch Ninja Scroll. So
there are a couple. Yeah, it's really funny because there really isn't that much in the way of ninja anime. The pieces that are out there are actually pretty good though. But yeah. We're gonna wrap this episode up now. You can find us on our Patreons. You can find us on Twitter, Abnormal Mapping, Dialicina, respectively. M_being. Thank you as always for doing this with me. This is so much fun. I wouldn't do this without you. It's always a great time.
No, I wouldn't. Look, you should not go through this ever again. If this one fails, this is it. No one's gonna hear this episode.
Yeah, no. God, I really hope not, because we've done such good work. Like, once again, like I was like, man, we did a really good job with this last episode, and then like we lost it, and then like somehow we managed to do a great job with this one. And I'm like, if we lose it, it's just God telling me to just like go do something else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go work in like a bowling alley. I don't know.
Kind of go play Willie Beamish or whatever.
On that note, thanks for watching, everyone. Come back on like Monday. We'll have a new episode for you, hopefully. Bye.
All right, that's it.
That's it. Oh God.